Alright, so last battle in LTTB ended in a heartbreak. Well, sort of, but this battle is falls in a much similar category, in which I find myself against multiple enemies. It's actually me, an ally, versus 5 reds, and it is on Canal, which means giving me much more light tank room to do all the small maneuverings in. As you can probably guess, we're just gonna do the standard procedure, trying to stay unspotted while doing damage. As we see, one of our guys gets nuked on the other side, so we can probably guess there are a lot of focus fire going there. So even if I do get spotted, I won't get a hit right away because their focus is on the other side. But now, because their focus is so heavily on one side, that kind of leads me in a tough position where I'm not sure to push forward and meet them and distract them, or try to farm damage at this range. And to be honest with you, with LTTB's gun, it's quite few misses before you hit anything. It just a little bit troll, I would say, a little bit troll. But I am fully aiming these shots, so they should all go in as we shut down Hellcat. Our first kill, because very first kill was stolen on that AFK looking VK. But now they got 2 tank destroyers left and 2 heavy tanks with 1 light tank. In this, I would want to get rid of that light tank, but I'm not sure where it is. Actually, on the minimap, I just noticed it's a VK flanking my Jackson. Now that Jackson, keep in mind, is gonna defend off himself and push that VK back out, which is actually the turning point of this battle. At least one of my guys can hold on its own, so that really anchors. That's where the battle anchors for me. Obviously, taking unnecessary hits as I am trying to help ally, but it's a long lot. It's just a lost cause there. So I'm just gonna try to get out of the range of KV2's gun and dip in and possibly lose camo and try to kill that VK. I see him approaching towards the Jackson once again, but this time I'm gonna be ready and pre-aimed. That shot connects, leaves him on 19 HP. What now? Okay, now Jackson needs to defend off him again, but this time not only him, a lot of other reds will be joining. And as we shut down one target, making it 2v4 versus full health Tiger P and a derp KV2. I'm gonna have to take a chances here. I'm just gonna go. Don't hit, and of course, it's a KV2 at range. Of course, he's gonna hit. And who knows, if he was moving, he could have killed me because they're better shooting on the move. And we're just gonna tag team for now at this T25. So being done that, I'm reassessing the situation. We're down a base, but the thing is, I'm not really at this moment thinking we're gonna win this battle, so I'm just trying to push this Tiger P back as he's trying to put some shots on my guy. And I'm very twitchy at this moment because I'm not sure what that KV2 is doing. He could be making his way towards us, and that will cause some problems because I don't have any other area to run off of once the KV2 shows up on my right. So I'm just really fidgeting my zoom in and out and trying to connect shots for as much as I can. Realizing KV2 hasn't approached yet kind of makes me nervous. I still don't know what's going on in his head. So I'm gonna get away from that area, and luckily we're gonna spot both of them, and you're gonna see a shell whiz pass by. I wasn't spotted, but he took a blind shot. So there, luck shows up. And well, with the reload of LTTB, it's kind of easier to shut down the SU. And I'm gonna try to kill that VK, who's probably this down under here. As the cap counter goes up, this approach has to be made because I have to recapture C to give my team, well, my Jackson, a little bit of time. Man, shout out to this guy, ShadowCat. You really turned this battle around by defending against the VK, and then that's where we were able to anchor it from. And because now, since you have a front or sort of like an anchor, you can work around it. And this KV2 is possibly in a quite wrong, tough position on soft ground. His terrain is slower, traverse is slower, and then you just pick him up easy. Shout out to this guy for making that battle, turning that battle into victory. Now we go ahead with 3.8k damage. It is a mastery, and of course for these kind of battles you need reds to be a little bit kinder and giving you opportunity to pick your fights, because once you are able to control that aspect, then somehow things just fall into the right places and this ends up as a victory. Thank you guys.